Surviving raids and escape from Tarkov can be more difficult than you'd expect. Do some of your raids go a bit like this? Knowing what angles to check and where PMCs are camping is extremely crucial in helping you move throughout the map without dying. I'm going to show you 9 spots that are essential to check when you're playing on customs, and these will definitely help you survive more raids. If you enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get into it. Thanks a lot. Alright, so the first place I'm going to start off with is near ZB11. This is a very common extract if you spawn on the right side of the map, and there is one spot here that campers and rats really like sitting in that you should be aware of. So as you know, this is the extract right here. So when you're running up to unlock this door, you want to be cautious of this back corner here and the bushes up there. Normally people will wait for you to open this door, and as you can see, they have a very clear sightline on you. So it's really worth checking these areas before you run in and opening that door. Alright, the next spot that you want to be aware of, which is near New Gas, is these rocks and this hill right up here. So if you're sitting up there and camping, which a lot of people often do, you have a really great sight line of New Gas. You can even see all the way out there and just anywhere over the wall. Let me show you what it looks like. So here we are at the rock, and you can see just how good your sight lines are. You can literally see everything all the way through here, all the way to the back there, which is a really common spot, and even over here. And if you move more to the left, you can see that entire area there as well. So if you're running through this sort of area or along this road as you're heading towards the ZB11 extract, you definitely want to check up here to make sure nobody's going to be sniping you. Next, we're at the hottest place in Tarkov, and that is the 3-story dorms. This place is generally the most contested and has the most PvP, and although PMCs can sort of be anywhere here, I always tend to find people camping in the same place. Let me show you where it is. Coming up to 2nd floor here, this is where you want to be careful. I find that when people are generally camping in dorms, they'll be sitting in either this area here on the left, or this area right here, because they have a really clear sight line. So they might be sitting around here and sort of ADSing like that, or if they want to be a bit sneakier, they will sit around here and they've got a really easy shot on you as you come through. So generally, I really am cautious when I come to 3-story dorms, especially on the 2nd level, and this area I think is one of the best areas to hold if you're waiting to catch PMCs off guard. That being said, dorms is very dangerous. Someone could be sitting in any room, but I find this area here to be the most common spot that people camp. Alright, so now we're on the road next to Smuggler's Boat, and this area right here along this ridge is where a lot of people like to camp. They wait for you to run through here from dorms towards Smuggler's Boat, and it's very easy to just sit here and get a head peek and things like that. Now I would always check this area as you're running through, trying to extract down there. People can sort of be along this whole sort of forest area that you see me running through now. If you just spawned on the other side and you're running across, you really do want to be careful of someone sitting right over here. You can see how easily he's going to see you running across, and it's just literally an easy kill. Similarly, if you're running from RUAF anywhere on this road, you do definitely want to check this area. Someone can be sitting here, so I would say always be cautious when you're running towards this area because it is a hot camping spot. Now we're next to RUAF and Crack House, and this is a spot which people are using really often this swipe to get their setup quest done with a shotgun. In this building here, which I like to call Mechanic, people love sitting up here or in that corner over there. So whichever door you're coming from, you really want to be checking up here or even just around in this sort of area because people love to camp this. It's really easy to get kills in here. They get audio on you and you're just going to be dead before you know it. So always approach this area with caution and make sure you check up here. That's where I've found most people when I run through here. Alright, now we're at construction, and this is a very high traffic zone, and the area you really want to be cautious about when you're running through here is Skeleton. Skeleton is this building just in front of me. It's a really common place to sit up when you're sniping. You would have seen me use it a lot in my videos when I'm sniping, but people love sitting up here. They get good angles towards Fortress, they get good angles out towards Storms, and they can see pretty much everything over here as well. So you always want to check this area up here, just to make sure nobody's going to be sniping you. Now we're at my favorite building in Customs, and that is Fortress. I personally love this building. There's generally a lot of action and it's in the center of the map. There's one spot in here which I always tell you guys in my videos that you want to be checking, and it's in the dark room. People love to sit in here and they jump up here. As you can see, this is what they are basically doing as you run in here. They sit in this corner and you actually cannot see them unless you come down here, which is what I always do, and you just swing the angle like this. You'll be able to see their legs right over here, and I've gotten a few kills like this. So if you're ever running into this dark room, definitely check this corner, but bear in mind there could be people camping in here as well. Now when you're in Fortress and you're looting the whole building and things like that, there is another very important spot that you should check, and that is this window right over here. People with snipers love sitting here. They can see you very clearly in Fortress and even on the bottom floor. You can see that through this gap here, they can shoot you, and there's one spot there and one spot here where they can shoot you. So people can sit at that window and even that window over there. So you need to make sure that you're checking these angles so you don't get sniped. And just for me to show you how good the angle is from Skeleton, you can see people can be sitting there and people can be sitting here, and they've got a really good sight line to shoot you. Now we're at Old Gas, which is a very high traffic zone. People who have extracts at ZB11 and spawn on this side are very likely going to run through here, and similarly, if people spawn towards ZB11, they have to run through here because it's the quickest way to get to RUAF and their extract. The most common camping spot through here is on the right. People love sitting here, camping by the giving tree and things like that, and they're going to hear you coming up. So every time you run through here, I personally like clearing this right side first, because generally that's when people camp. Similarly, if you are running through here trying to get to your extract, another angle you should be checking is up here on the train. As you can see, people can be sitting up there. This spot is relatively concealed. They only really have one angle to the left of them that they have to watch, and they can see you really clearly here. So I would always focus on clearing this area to my right and making sure nobody's up there as I'm running through this area and trying to get to my extract. And that's about all I have for you guys today. If you guys found this video helpful and you learned something, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you guys have any ideas of videos you want to see or guides, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. A lot of you have told me you want videos like this one with map knowledge and things like that, and a lot more full raids. But again, let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.